Don Davis thought he ate his last meal at the Cummins unit last night, but as midnight approached, the execution came to a halt. Davis was sentenced to death for killing Jane Daniel in 1990, just up the road in Rogers. He broke into her home on October 12th and shot her in the back of the head, ironically execution style. He used a .44 caliber Magnum revolver he stole earlier that day. Police reports say Davis went into Daniel's home to rob it. She reportedly gave him everything he asked for before he shot her. Her husband, Richard, found her later that night when he came home from a business trip. In an interview with KNWA, Davis says he was remorseful about what he did back in 1990.
What I did was an act of cowardice. It was cold-blooded. It was evil. They would have took me out that next day and executed me. I feel as though it would have been a just execution. The only way that I am going to ever be free is to be executed.
He was convicted of capital murder 2 years after he killed Daniels, and he sat down to eat his last meal 6 times, but each execution attempt has been postponed the day of. He was set to be executed again last night alongside another man convicted of capital murder, Bruce Ward. Witnesses were moved toward the execution chamber when the Supreme Court ruled against the deaths. The U.S. Supreme Court rejected Arkansas's request to lift a stay that would allow the state to go through on its first execution since 2005. Midazolam, the lethal injection drug used for the executions, expires on May 1st. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson can now set a new execution date for Davis, but it can't happen for another 30 days. Both Davis and Ward's executions will not happen before the state's supply of midazolam expires at the end of this month. Their attorney, Scott Braden, says his clients were, quote, denied access to independent mental health experts, even though they clearly demonstrated that mental health issues would be significant factors at their trials. Now, as I said before, neither Davis nor Brady will be executed within the next 30 days. Samantha Marks, UATV News.